Be on the lookout for some changes after the draft too. I think you're going to see some personnel guys out. I swear, anybody Brian Gaine hired will probably be gone.
Lance, knowing that we know what we know about Bill O'Brien, the general manager, can we even begin to speculate on what this draft is going to look like for the Texans?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, he and Brian Gaine were on the same page in terms of what types of players, height, weight, speed. So I think you can look for players that are going to fit a certain physical profile. You're going to see guys who are more on the Bill Parcells end of things, which is you want bigger, faster, stronger, longer arm guys. So I think from that standpoint, I could come up with a reasonable expectation of the types of players. And then from there, it works its way into needs. And unfortunately, I think the needs are pretty hammered out. I mean, you need another cornerback. You need a wide receiver. You need a defensive lineman. You need a pass rusher. So then you start dealing with best available at those positions in the different rounds. I think whether or not they do well, I actually feel much more confident with Bill O'Brien evaluating players and picking players than I do with managing off-season moves, which is more nuanced, more difficult, and really is the job of a general manager. It's like asking a pitching coach to teach guys how to hit. Well, he might know some of the stuff, but he doesn't really know how to do it. Bill O'Brien, however, I think does know what it looks like, what it should look like. And so I think he's got a chance to do okay in the draft.
Well, and knowing what we know about Bill O'Brien, it's not like, well, now all of a sudden he's GM, he's making the decisions. You know, he had a huge say last year and the year before. He's been power hungry ever since he got here. So he has had says, and maybe that's why Rick Smith is gone, is because Rick Smith wouldn't give him nearly as much say as he wanted in the draft. He wanted to buy the groceries, and he's bought some pretty good groceries. We liked last year's the 2 offensive linemen, with the Justin Reed, with the tight ends that he's gotten. He's actually, if you want to know the truth, the drafts have been a lot better, maybe not top end with Rick Smith, how he did in the first round, but certainly they've been a lot better in the middle rounds.
You know, what he does with that 40th pick, I think part of it will be because they have so many needs. I think it will be the best available player at a position of need, how they have it ranked on their board. So it wouldn't shock me if it's wide receiver, but you know what? It wouldn't shock me if it's a pass rusher either, if it's a cornerback. I'm kind of, for the first time, it does feel – last year, we knew they had to get a tackle. Everybody did. So they were at a disadvantage. This year, I feel like it's a little more of a challenge figuring out what they're going to do at 40.
What I worry about most is the scouts. Is how it goes. Oh, I like that guy. I'm gonna stand on the table for this guy. And boy, if it's not the guy that Bill O'Brien wants, you're gonna.
It better not be a whole lot of standing on tables. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, you like him? Coach, you like him? Yeah, I kind of. No, I don't like him. You're right. Oh, yeah. Totally.
Be on the lookout for some changes after the draft too. I think you're going to see some personnel guys out. I swear, anybody Brian Gaine hired will probably be gone.
That's the worst thing ever.